You are now witnessing royalty in the flesh, finesse at its best. I am King Kofi, your royal host, and we are now live on The Session, a show dedicated to artists on the rise. Today we get a chance to connect with Jae Focus, who is much more than just a rapper. He's the co-founder of God Inc., the director of program and services for the nonprofit Art Fusion, and also the owner and founder of Rose Scholar Publishing. Stay tuned. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. As you can see, we sitting here with Jae Focus. What's going on? How you feeling?
I'm doing well, man. What's good?
Doing good, man. Pleasure to speak with you. You got a lot of great things going on.
Oh, we tried, man. We trying.
That's what's up. So, without further ado, let the world know, who is Jae Focus?
Jae Focus. I don't know if there's one word that I could really describe what I am, but if I had to pick, I would say creator. I'm a creator. I'm somebody who's definitely multifaceted. I got my hands in a lot of different things, but most people would tell you I'm an artist and a lyricist, a songwriter. Some people know me as an actor, screenplay writer. Some people know me for directing videos, but mostly I'm known for the bars. I do a little bar work. That's what I'm.
So would you like to call yourself a one-man band?
Nah, I mean, I'm the type of person who I have a drive and a perseverance that is not going to let somebody who can't fill that position stop me from getting what I got to get done. You know what I mean? If I wear that hat, I'm going to wear that hat. And so sometimes you wear that hat so much it becomes a part of your persona and what people identify you for. So.
I definitely respect that. And just to touch on that, you have a lot of various areas of influence. So I feel as though as artists, you have to take that influence and direct that towards society. Now, how do you feel about that? And how do you feel as an artist you would like to influence your community?
I could definitely say that my company's whole purpose of existing is to try to sway minds back to being more introspective and more relying on the God that they know to be inside of themselves as opposed to outside forces, as opposed to following what's going on out in the streets or what the next man is doing. It's more looking for answers within yourself. You know what I mean? I was always taught from early on, you know right from wrong instinctively.
Correct. But
based on how we feel and how we want to go about doing things ourselves, we make certain decisions that are sometimes outside of what we know to be truth or to be good or to know to be right. And I'm just about, my company, God Inc., is all about identifying what the God is to you and following that. So I definitely want to leave a positive influence in whatever life I touch, whoever I touch. If I am able to improve on your life in any facet, I've done my job.
Respect, that's respect all the way. Now, when I listen to your music and when I just hear you speak, I see you as a very, and forgive me if I'm wrong, just correct me if I'm wrong, a conscious artist. When I hear you, I hear a little bit of Pac. I hear a little bit of Lupe. I hear a lot of bit of Kendrick, which is that's that guy in today's world, J. Cole. So, what artist do you feel like symbolizes where you're trying to go with this, and why does that artist influence you so much?
I mean, I'm honored to be mentioned within any of those categories or amongst any of those artists, to be honest with you. J. Cole, I definitely heavily listen to J. Cole, heavily listen to Kendrick, but Pop, of course. I mean, who's a better role model than Pac was, as far as the duality of man and still being able to stand on what your convictions are, you feel me, and still be accepted by your people as what you are, you know what I mean? Somebody who can be both of those things. You can be a poet and you can be a thug, but more so your poetry is what has the lasting effect on people. More so those words and those experiences that you share in that poetic format is what's going to carry your legacy out like it has. So if it was anybody I wanted to identify with or wanted to be likened to, I would definitely say Pac or Nas, Nasir Jones, one of my other idols that I definitely give all praise to. If it wasn't for Pac and Nas, wouldn't be no Jae Focuses. It probably wouldn't be no Harm Tax. It wouldn't be no God Inc. You know what I mean? So all kudos and praise to those men who showed us how to get this done properly.
And that's a respect to understand how to look back, to transcend it, to go forward, because I know you hope that somebody says that about you. You know, Jae Focus is the reason that I'm here. Jae Focus is the reason that, I took that step to chase my dreams and be a part of the industry and to be able to inspire.
Right.
So I definitely respect you, understanding. understanding that part of, you have to look back and understand who set you up
Yeah,
to get to where you are. Sankofa. Thank you.
I'm sitting here looking at it right now. I was a part of Rites of Passage when I was a kid, man, and it was one of the groups. Like, I ain't had no dad growing up, so Rites of Passage really instilled manhood development training in me, and being disciplined and focusing on your goals. And it was like a small fraternity because it built that camaraderie with me and my brothers who were in the program together, where we still bang to this day. We still build to this day. We still have to have those conversations about where we come from, because at times you can get too big for your britches. You can become so big that you don't realize the kind of effect that your words and your quote-unquote popularity may have on people. You know what I mean? You gotta be more conscious of those things. So
Correct.
I appreciate when people say stuff like you're a conscious artist, but there's more to me than just that. But I respect that that's what people respect about me.
Of course. Of course. As I said before we brought you out here, you have many facets to yourself. But from me, before meeting you, that was the first thing that stood out to me. Your consciousness in everything that you do.
Much appreciated, bro.
Definitely. Without further ado, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna pay some bills real quick, and we'll be right back, people.
I'm focused. I probably die with my eyes open. Cause baby, I done seen it all before. Until the sky falls. In the clouds without a trace. Why do I feel at home? Is it I don't belong? I always felt out of place. Always felt so alone. By myself I was on. Sitting scripting these poems and searching the missing links. Used to sit and think. From set for the throne. And your papa is a prince. My papa was a king. I know I go farther, given who was my father. But no, nepotism, my effort given in faith. But wait, look up in the sky. Told them I was coming, still took them by surprise. I done shook up niggas' vibes. Look into they eyes. Tell they ain't living what they putting in they rhymes. Ain't getting on they grind, still living at your mom's. No, you fucking didn't, little nigga. Stop lying. Matter of fact, stop trying. All them tattletales, you bound to fail. Sight the height, you see we on the rise. Focus. I probably die with my eyes open. Cause baby, I done seen it all before. Until the sky falling. Sitting motherfucker, sitting up on the roof of heaven attic, yeah. With a ladder trying to reach another stratosphere. Just to get you my current status and the static clear. Can't see them, they be looking with the saddest stares. They sat on the satellites, the Saturn. While you average, bagging and rice, Saturns. Eyes with the bone and tenderonis with the fattest ram.
Hope y'all enjoyed the video Skyfall by Jae Focus. Now he has plenty of projects coming on, and where can we find your material at?
You can find Jae Focus music at jaefocus.com. That's JAEFOCUS.com. You can find it on any digital outlet, iTunes, Spotify, Amazon, Tidal, as well as anybody from Guidance. You can find any releases on there.
Okay.
33 and a third, top 77 on the iTunes chart, first week, independent. No major pushing, so we definitely moving over here.
We only dealing with solid artists on this show, man. This dude is well certified, very, very certified. And just to touch on that, you said SoundCloud, you said Spotify, you said so many different units of where we can get your material. How do you feel as though social media and these different internet mogul industries have affected the music industry as a whole?
I mean, to be honest, it's kind of like it's a double-edged sword, man, because you definitely have more access to people's attention, which is all you're paying for. Any commercial is just paying for your attention. But you have so many artists that really haven't done anything to deserve to be called artists, or you know what I mean, just flooding, putting their music all on Facebook or SoundCloud and thinking that they should pop overnight when they really haven't put the groundwork in to be able to claim that title. You know what I mean? Somebody been doing this for years. I feel insulted by anybody who just step in the kitchen and call themselves a chef. Like it's a little bit of work that come with that. You know what I mean? So I just want people to respect it as they would any other art form.
Respect. And just to take it back, you said doing the groundwork. I just feel as though back in the day, people used to really get into the streets with their mixtapes. I feel as though people used to go to these DJs and just go and network. And social media is, like you said, it's a double-edged sword. Yes, it's great because you can become a star overnight just by posting one thing. However, in my opinion, it takes away from the real effect of it. It takes away from the real connection.
Well, I mean, it's like anything else, man. Easy come, easy go. As quick as it comes, that fame is fleeting. You see these reality stars, they be hot for 3 weeks, and then you check them in a year, and they cold as ice because easy come, easy go. It's about what you work for. Anything in life is all about what you work for.
Exactly.
Man. So you put that work in to have longevity, you can have it. It's just not going to come easy. That's all.
Respect. And what's your view of how the internet has affected distribution? Now you see artists like Jay-Z. I mean, Beyonce really started it with just popping up with a flyer and an album within a matter of hours and then going platinum. What's your view on that?
I mean, that's a testament to the power of artistry and black music right now, man. You see, she's the #1 selling artist in the world, so she can actually go out there and do that. You know what I mean? Drake can do that. Jay can do that. A lot of us, you still have to put in that street level groundwork to make people aware of your project, because everybody doesn't know who Jae Focus is. Unfortunately, that won't be happening for much longer. But you know what I mean? It takes a little bit more for artists such as myself who don't have as big of a fan base as a Beyonce or a Jay-Z to really hit hard enough for people to keep their attention once you have it. You know what I mean? It's not just catching their attention, it's just holding on to it and giving them something that they're going to want to hear more from.
Correct. Very solid answer, and that's why it's important for that. Now we've heard your conversation.
Right.
Now we saw a wonderful music video.
Right, Skyfall. 33 1/3, iTunes right now. Go buy it.
And y'all hear the ratings. You'll see him. Y'all better go buy it. Y'all better go purchase it. And remember that man said it's not going to be too long till he's in front of all your TV screens.
Absolutely.
But without further ado, I think it's about time we see you live in action.
Oh, y'all want
so you ready to go to the booth?
Y'all want to see the bar work? That's what y'all trying to see. We can do the bar work.
Okay.
I'm all for that.
I might spit a Hawk 16 too.
Hey man, you might want to do yours before mine. Is all I'm saying. You might want to go ahead and get it out the way.
I might want to get it out the way.
You might want to get it out the way.
Oh man, I think we got a challenge.
Yeah, that's all it is. Let's go make it happen. Bro.
We now live rocking in the booth with Jae Focus. Let's go.
That's right, we at the session. God Inc. in the building, Jae Focus. I'm about to rock with you for a second. Y'all ready? I said this rap ain't shit but a pack that I'm about to bust down. A touchdown, pass my pacifist and I'm passenger. Shotgun, blast my massacre that I'm mastering. Niggas can't fuck with the sound, by that I'm adamant. Could you even fathom the matters of hood inhabitants? Good establishment, got them trapped in the middle passage. Pull a rabbit out of their hat and call it magic tricks. Throw a rat back in the trap and call it apathy. That's a matter of fact. But facts don't matter, recording the y'all raps, recording that bullshit. Every chance I get that leeway, I'm pulled back. Motherfuckers that BET play all whack and all snap. A nigga said some real shit. Proud why I'm blackballed more than a little bit. I'm still rich, momentarily, monetarily not. But you can tell I got a lot of niggas scared of me. On my string theory, the puppeteer, pull up a chair. The noose hang in the public square, the fuck is fair. The rules change with the tax bracket. Got a gas mask for the legacy, I don't trust the heirs. White noise, they whitewashed our brain like Mike Moore. Got documentaries on the game, and I might fall victim to one of these hard systems in place. The hard change, for I part ways with you, I give them pictures of pain. That image made the picture a portrait of pure Cain. That's been a sure thing as far as our ambition and how lofty they should hang. You can fault me with the blame, but I'm not the same nigga. I am so immersed in my work and its inner workings. I've been a merchant of words, I just never penned them verses. Been a certain asserts, I never sent them searching. Rather purchase the curb than be on the curb. session. Could you bear the burden of serving from the steps? Trying to overwork the circuits while you're surfing in the depths. Never shorten the plug, that's worthy to connect. And that's why he showed me love. Young Noah in the flood. What up? Yeah, the session. Guy named Jae Focus, King Kof, Big Chris. Oh man.
Major move right here. I was gonna drop a hot 16, hot 35, hot 42, but we gonna leave it right there. Jae Focus just ripped it. We are now live in the session. Thank you all for tuning in. It's been a pleasure. Thank you for coming out, brother.
That's all it is, man. It's all love. It's all about pushing this culture forward and making sure hip hop is where it's supposed to be. So I'm here to make sure we doing that, and I know you're here to do the same. So it's all respect.
We always here to do the same and make sure we highlighting good brothers like him out here making the music, making the enlightening brothers, and doing much more. What's up? Catch y'all next time.